From Entebbe, Uganda, we meet Bush, whose passion for literature and poetry is transforming people's lives and upgrading poetry, a growing art among young people. This is Art Galore.
Bush is an extremely social and fun-loving person, but I also become serious when work is there. So knowing me, I'm a very down-to-earth person, and I love making friends, and I love intellectually connecting with people. If our minds connect, then yeah, I think you'll be my friend.
His family background is influential in crafting his art of telling stories through spoken word.
When I was a young boy, my dad and mom used to encourage me to draw and also read a lot, because I started speaking English at a very tender age. I can't remember really, but I just found myself almost speaking English because everyone else at home did so.
While at school, Bush found love for literature.
Growing up again, as you go through school, you know, English becoming my favorite subject, and going to high school, I found myself doing literature because in the school I went to in Turkish, agriculture wasn't there, so I just had to go with literature, and I was like, okay, this is really interesting. So I just took it on and on and on, reading stories and watching movies of kids. All these things added up to my literature love and passion. And in the end, I just sort of grew to become someone who appreciates literature.
With experience in reading, writing, and communicating with people, Bush has discovered the magnitude of spoken word in creating awareness about social issues in African societies.
One of the fastest growing art forms in the world today is the art of spoken word. I mean, we have thousands of people are thronging into hotel ballrooms. They are going to beaches like this. People are going to stadiums. People are going into bars, gardens, name it. To do what? One thing, to just listen to the rhyme prepared and well thought out by poets. Today in Uganda, this is growing, and worldwide people are keenly interested in listening to the pulsating rhyme. What is the person communicating? What is the poet saying? I mean, the world is today hungry for the inner healing. We have lots of things going on, and that's why today's poem that I'm going to perform is about why I think the world is coming to an end. 92% of songs on the radio are about sex, so kids don't play tag, they play twerk videos. The average person watches 5 hours of television a day, and it's more violence on our screens than ever before. The first principles of life is to be able to communicate. And for us, we use poetry as another form of communication, which is so important in life, to speak about the things that you care for, and even the people you care for. I mean, this is an era of a new age. You could choose to post stuff on social media, on Facebook, go on Twitter or Instagram. But poetry has a deep way of connecting with people. And if you package a message and only choose that which you want people to communicate or to listen to through spoken word, I think it's a strong way of showing that you care about something.
But you see, there are wars that you can fight, but you can never explain them. I said there are wars that we can always question, but we'll never understand them. So today I speak for an apparent yet seemingly non-existent reason, and I speak for the African child. And forget your opinions, forget your definitions, because I will in conscious oblivion thrust and prance past them.
Bush is the team leader of Entebbe Poetry Club. Through the club, he is extending the opportunity of storytelling to the young ones in schools.
We have school projects where we go to schools and we choose a theme where young people write about, and they're not just writing and not connecting with these issues. They are, because when you speak about something, it lives within you. It shows you care about them. So I think one of the best ways of empowering our youth is through spoken word, basically writing it and speaking it.
Hearing of the sobbing and the tears of the people walking away from the graveyards, and still believing that the only way to use demise, as though the skies and the souls will ever meet.
The efforts of Bush are indeed a benefit to his surrounding communities. In Entebbe, youth are joining the club every day, same as Ginger District, where Bush founded Now Poetry Club.
I'm very, very proud that I've met people who had given up on their dreams of literature and poetry, and they're coming back. They're discovering themselves. They're like, wait a minute, this actually exists in Entebbe. Look, the whole of this place had no poetry club. Every time someone needed poetry to consume these words, to encourage themselves, to heal inside, they would go to Kampala or Jinja or any other town, but not Entebbe.
You see, the pains that we harbor and labor through, the scars that we keep and vows that we save us. It's interesting though that someone always comes across to say, listen, because I understand. You see, we can never fully understand. Not even the bearer of the calamity can understand without understanding himself.
Social media platforms have played a great role in ensuring that people can access the information prepared by the young poet.
I think one of the key tools that we use is social media. And then in Entebbe is a very small community and people really try to live with each other. And personally meeting people and sharing this passion is a way that we've been able to reach out to many people, as many as possible.
With his growing experience every day, there is no doubt about his future plans being great.
Our future plan is we want to connect with communities in deeper ways. We want to take poetry as a therapy to hospitals, to clinics, to prisons. We want to reach out to those people who are hurting because they have stories. Nelson Mandela made one of his profound statements when he was in prison. I mean, his poems, his best lines were written when he was having his darkest time. And for us as Entebbe Poetry Club, as Nile Poetry Club, we want to reach out to those people in prisons, in hospitals, and share with them our stories, but also get their stories. You can write for them poems. And through this, we believe, because poetry is therapeutic, no doubt about that, we're able to heal the community through words because they're powerful.